I think this is my fourth Abraham. And I know that you know, but they don't know. I've run my business. I'm a spiritual teacher and a life longevity expert, and I've run it for 15 years on law of attraction. I have a flip phone. I don't have an iPhone. I don't have a website. People come to me because of the energy I put out.
Yeah.
So.
This law of attraction is quite a network.
Huge.
Yeah.
Never ending. And people just walk up to me and say, why are you happy?
And the nice thing about coming into alignment with who you are is that because it's quite a network, which makes it sound like it has the potential to be overwhelming, it isn't, as long as your own energy is balanced. Whatever you're wanting comes to you to your degree of being able to receive the full satisfaction from it. In other words, if too much comes all at once, you get overwhelmed. If not enough comes, you feel deprived. But when you get the hang of this steady balance.
Yes, I've been meditating for years, every day, and it's part of the program that I tell my clients that they can never learn to release the struggle with themselves, with any addiction, food, or anything, until they meditate. So I've always been happy, but I was exhausted. And recently I went to the doctor, and he said, Laurie, you're 50, but your life longevity age is 35 on the basis of what you've accomplished with eating and meditation and everything. And he said, but there's no physical reason for why you should have been able to achieve this with your body. And I said, I did it on law of attraction. And he said, when we give you some bioidentical hormones, you're going to be 25. And so I recently did that, and life is so fun. Like, all my energy, I have 20-year-old energy with my wisdom now. And so I have so much fun.
But before you go further, we really want to talk about being exhausted, because being exhausted, we know that doctors can find reasons of ways that they want to feed you. But we also know that when you are really in alignment with who you are, that your body can find ways to feed you from what you are already experiencing. And so anytime you are exhausted, it always means the same thing. There's resistance within you. There is no exception to that. But more important, it means, and we know that you know this, more important it means, if you are exhausted, it means that you're giving out more than you're taking in. And the physician's assumption is you're giving out more biologically than you're taking in, and so therefore he needs to fuel you more with all of that. And we have no opposition to any of that, but we want you to take the same concept and realize that if you are not in the replenishing mode while you are helping others, that you do find that depletion. It's a vibrational depletion, and that's why we talk all day about this vibrational balance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is on a completely different subject. I also work with children. What are ghosts? I have a lot of children that I work with, and they'll say they can see a ghost. But if the soul leaves the body, when someone goes into spirit, what's a ghost?
We really appreciated the first part of the conversation.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. We really want you to take all of that with you.
Okay.
Because that's the predominant reason that you lit up for us. And so that's what your question was.
Okay.
And that answer is what you're looking for.
Thank you.
Yes, there is fuel of a physical nature, but there's this non-physical energy fuel, and you are so good at doing both. Esther does it too. You get out of balance because you get in this attitude of serving others before you are following your impulse for your own best interest. So we just want you to really hear that.
I hear you say take more time to replenish myself,
to satisfy yourself, because while it is satisfying to serve others, satisfying others is not the same as satisfying your own impulses, because every impulse for satisfying yourself is not about serving others, and you've kind of got it turned around that way. And Esther too, it's almost like she won't let herself do something unless it's meaningful to others. And we say, that's not what you're here for. You're here to find satisfaction, and you have broad ranges of things that are important to you, not just that. That could even be the most important thing. It could even be 10 times more important than everything else put together, but it is not the only thing.